So what is the connection between this dialysis machine and this road sign? Well, the answer is Steve.
Hi, Joe. So, let me explain. I suppose the simple answer is we were involved in the design and development of both of them. If I explain the traffic bollard, quite sad really, but I walk around the roads seeing these in various states of damage, and as long as they're standing, then I think, yeah, we did a good job. It's not like the previous road signs. It's actually got photovoltaic panels which harvest sunlight and charge batteries. So there's two rather large lead-acid batteries inside here, and they generate enough power to run the sign through the night so you can see it. But should you have some careless drivers, they might hit this with a bus or a lorry. It has to be able to fall over and then recover and continue to do its job as a signposting the way and keeping people out of danger. So in simple terms, that was the main task there. But the problem is you don't know whether you've succeeded until you actually mould one, and it's very expensive to make the tools. So we did everything we could to crash it in CAD and find out if it works first. And that way we can go reasonably confidently into the production tooling knowing it's got a chance of survival.
And what was the top speed that you tested this at?
I think the impact speed from memory is about 40 miles an hour. And then we hit it with a scaffold bar, the side of a car. We destroy a few along the way, but we wait till we get to the point where we're confident it's working, and then we go to full-blown production.
And the dialysis machine?
Well, I think the dialysis machine is something we're quite proud to be involved with, and we can't claim credit for everything there. It's been a massive joint effort between ourselves and the design engineers at the company. They got to the point where we'd proven the principle, or they'd proven the principle that you could achieve effective dialysis at home. So for a patient, they might face an hour's drive to hospital, perhaps 4 hours on the machine, and then an hour's drive home. Could be 2-3 times a week at least. That's quite a pain. It's quite a disruption to your lifestyle. The thing about this product is it means you can keep one of these at the side of your bed and potentially use it every night, and so your quality of life improves, your quality of blood improves, and everybody's happy. And I think our main task in that is, when you consider just what you're expecting and asking of people to do, making sure it was simple, intuitive, easy to use, design out any opportunity to get it wrong and perhaps cause themselves potential harm unintendedly. And the freedom it brings them is just amazing. So we're really grateful to have been involved in that.
So you're 100% patient focused on this machine?
I think we try to be 100% people focused in everything we do. It's one of our mantras. We use what we call HumanCentered Design tools, and that's all about focusing the fact around customers, consumers and users are human beings. They're not robots. We don't do what we're supposed to do. We do what we want to do. So we shouldn't drink, we shouldn't smoke, we shouldn't overeat. We do. And the fact of the matter is that's human nature. So we're flawed, we have faults. Design for those people. Stop pretending that they're perfect. We're not. And try to mitigate risk wherever you can. That's kind of key to what we do. Other aspects of the design, making it simple to clean and cleanse down, removing the opportunity for contamination. The whole thing's based around a cartridge system. So that configuration and the whole of the design has been, I suppose, the consideration that's been put into it has been reflected in the design award we won the other week for it, the British Plastics Industry Design Award. I've got to get the plug in.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And so, we're very pleased with the results and the fact that it's been recognised by a trade body and industry, which, that's nice. But I think really the main reward and satisfaction will come when this hits the market in volumes and people see it in their bedrooms. It'll appear everywhere, perhaps in the same volume that these are appearing. I am very sad. I look around the streets these days and I see battered versions and I get excited and I think, you know what, we had a hand in that. We're responsible for doing it. So it's quite rewarding in terms of job satisfaction.
Sounds so. And I see here on the Smallfry stand you have M&S, Vax, Adidas and NHS, so quite a large clientele that you have.
We're quite pleased. We work. It's the same thinking. It's putting people first, but we work in a diverse range of sectors. Without getting too technical, but even things like the Vax that you see on the back here, our involvement there was from a customer perspective. thinking about the usability, the water tanks, because it's a carpet cleaner, not a vacuum cleaner. You've got electricity and people not paying attention. You have the potential to electrocute yourself, potentially harm yourself. And also you've got the weight involved in the full water tanks. Getting them off and on is a chore. So this was it was approached from the point of view of making that very simple, easy, intuitive to do. So you can empty the dirty tank and refill the clean tank simply. And everything about it in terms of tool caddy, storage, convenience, ease of use was addressed to make this thing effective or more effective. Essentially it's the same internal components as the previous models, but it's just been addressed in a different way. And then for people, like Marks and Spencer's, we've had probably over a 20-year relationship, so we've done many things for them. Most notably, we've put their innovation strategy in place. Over a period of 2 years, we trained 260 members of their category team from the sort of senior management and down. And they actually produced a book of 150 ideas they commercialised on the back of that. So the impact was immense, and we're really pleased about that. It was one of the highest scoring training programs they've ever run in the company. So, yeah, something to celebrate.
That sounds extremely rewarding. Yes. And finally, why here at the Engineering Design Show?
Well, it's one of those events which we find an effective way to meet new customers, is to show off effectively what it is that we believe we're good at and that we think we can excel at, and to find people that perhaps might benefit from, using our services and our thinking and our skills. So that's why we come.
Very nicely put. Thank you so much, Steve. And thanks for joining us.